Welcome to the definitive guide on mastering your second act. We often hear that youth is wasted on the young, but the truth is that freedom is wasted on the retired if they don't know how to use it. Today, we are not just listing hobbies, we are exploring a lifestyle transformation. We are going deep into the science of longevity, neuroplasticity, and happiness to uncover the specific activities that actually slow down aging and ignite a new sense of purpose. If you are over 50, statistics suggest you have some of your best, most creative years ahead of you, but only if you engage with life actively. Let's shatter the myth that retirement is about sitting on the porch. It is about reinventing who you are. We have curated a list of 6 profound, life-altering pursuits that go beyond killing time. They build a life. Let's begin with the phenomenon sweeping the nation. Hobby number 1, pickleball. But let's look at why it's really working. It's not just a game. It is a social engine. In the blue zones, places where people live the longest, social connection is a primary factor in longevity. Pickleball is the modern equivalent of the village square. It is a low-impact sport, meaning it saves your knees and hips while improving your balance and reflexes, which are critical for preventing falls as we age. But the magic is in the proximity. The court is small. You are close to your opponents and partner, making conversation inevitable. It combats the number one enemy of aging, isolation. When you pick up a paddle, you aren't just hitting a plastic ball, you are signing up for a community. Next, we move to a hobby that connects you to the earth and your own biology. Hobby number 2 is advanced urban gardening. We aren't just talking about watering a petunia, we are talking about the complex, rewarding challenge of growing your own food. Whether it is hydroponics in your kitchen or raised beds in the backyard, gardening is a masterclass in patience and reward. Scientifically, exposure to soil bacteria has been linked to improved mood and reduced anxiety. Furthermore, the cognitive load of planting a garden, understanding seasons, soil pH, and hydration cycles, keeps the executive functions of your brain sharp. It is physical therapy disguised as a hobby, requiring squatting, lifting, and fine motor skills. Plus, the nutritional density of food you grow yourself is unmatched, directly fueling your body's cellular repair. Now, let's tap into your latent creativity with hobby number 3, the art of restoration and upcycling. In a world of fast fashion and disposable furniture, there is a profound rebellion in fixing things. This hobby appeals to the wisdom you have gathered over decades. It requires problem solving. How do I strip this varnish? How do I repair this joint? Every project is a puzzle that stimulates the brain's logic centers. But emotionally, it's even more powerful. Taking something broken, discarded, or old and giving it a new life mirrors the journey of the second act itself. It validates the idea that value increases with age and care. Whether you are restoring vintage watches, classic cars, or mid-century furniture, the dopamine hit from the finished product provides a lasting sense of competence and achievement. Moving on to the ultimate workout for your brain, hobby number 4, learning a musical instrument. Neuroscientists have called playing music the brain's equivalent of a full-body workout. Unlike other brain games, playing an instrument engages visual, auditory, and motor cortices simultaneously. It strengthens the corpus callosum, the bridge between your brain hemispheres. If you think you are too old or tone deaf, you are wrong. The adult brain retains plasticity, the ability to rewire itself, until the very end. Learning piano, guitar, or even the harmonica in your 50s or 60s is actually more beneficial than learning as a child because it demands more cognitive effort, which builds a cognitive reserve that protects against dementia and decline. It is frustrating at first, yes, but that frustration is literally the feeling of your brain growing. Hobby number 5 takes us outward, micro-adventures and slow travel. The vacation model of the past involved rushing to tourist traps. The post-50 traveler seeks awe. Awe is a distinct emotion that lowers inflammation in the body and increases feelings of well-being. You don't need to climb Everest to feel it. Micro-adventures are about exploring the unknown in your immediate vicinity. It could be geocaching, bird watching in a state park, or visiting historical sites in your county. The key is novelty. Novelty triggers the release of dopamine and norepinephrine, chemicals that make you feel alive and focused. By constantly exposing yourself to new environments, even local ones, you prevent the brain from going on autopilot, keeping your perception of time slow and rich. Finally, we arrive at the most spiritually fulfilling pursuit, hobby number 6, mentorship and legacy building. Psychologist Erik Erikson described the primary conflict of older age as generativity versus stagnation. Generativity is the need to nurture and guide the next generation. If we don't do this, we feel stagnant. This can take many forms: consulting for young entrepreneurs, teaching literacy, volunteering at a food bank, or even creating content on YouTube to share your expertise. This isn't about ego, it's about relevance. Knowing that your life experience has utility for others provides a massive boost to your self-esteem and immune system. It transforms your past struggles into a roadmap for others. So, how do you begin? You don't need to do all 6. The strategy is to pick one active hobby, like pickleball or gardening, and one cognitive hobby, like music or restoration. This combination ensures you are maintaining both your hardware, your body, and your software, your mind. The danger of life after 50 isn't aging, it's drifting. It's waking up without a plan. These hobbies are your plan. They are your invitation to step into the arena, to get your hands dirty, to sweat, to learn, and to lead. Your second act is not a fading sunset, it is a sunrise on a new landscape. The only question remaining is, which path will you choose first? Select one today, commit to it for 30 days, and watch how the color returns to your life. Thank you for watching, and here is to your next great adventure.